Good evening, I hope everybody's doing well. What I'm on to speak about is to do with fake mediums. Now, you've got people like Celina Spooky Boo, you've got Amanda Mackie, but what I'm really wanting to speak about is today with Celina. I understand that she was um, stalked, etc., and obviously she was on this app called Zeus or Zoo or something like that, it was called, and it went to court because the the person done something or people done some things wrong to a wee girl, which is very, very, very sad. And this all happened in Canada. Now, Celina Spooky Boo went viral due to obviously her TikToks because of sleepwalking, and then obviously she came back, and then she met with Sam and Colby and things like that. And obviously then she said that she was a medium when she was young. Now, it's the same with Amanda Mackie. She said she was seeing spirits, whatever, when she was young. I can't. I like Celina, right, more than what I like Amanda Mackie. There's something about, see that way when you go, when you see somebody, you go, is there something doesn't fit right with people, and that's the way I feel with Amanda and Mackie, and that's my personal opinion. Okay, now the side eye guy has made a fantastic video on Celina Spooky Boo. Go check him out. Right, absolutely amazing. Now I want my business as somebody that's been through domestic violence and sexual abuse. Now I end up obviously in domestic violence relationships because of due to what happened. That, but I didn't meet my kids, my two oldest kids' dad for on the internet. It was for the street, and I ended up pregnant. I mean, I was 14, he was 10 years older than me. So just think about that for a second, right? He was, nah, so he preyed on me. But this man was not the nicest person at all. He would beat me daily. He'd have his sibling and his partner beat me to keep me in line. Fill me with drugs, everything. So I done what I was told. Believe me, I was done what I was told. But he broke in my flat, no, to scare me, obviously, but to let me know that he was there. Now, what annoyed me was at the time, especially one of the fact is that my next door neighbour would allow him. This is 18 up in a flat, a block of flats, right? That he would climb over into my flat. She would allow him into my house, and by climbing off her veranda into my veranda, and then get into my house. Now I was pregnant at the time. I was just about to give birth because I was so stressed out. I had to be kept in hospital. That is how bad it was. I had to be kept in hospital because of that man. I had to, after, when I was pregnant with my second, I had to. It ended up coming. I had to have police protection because of him, and that man ended up getting access through the courts to my two older sons, and he did things that he shouldn't have done. And my sons suffer for this day. Now, coming to Celina Spooky Boo. Now, with Celina, it's obviously traumatic. PSD is everything. And also she's using the channel to things. But Side Eye Girl shows, as I said, Side Eye Girl shows everything in the transcript. But I'm going to tell you something, just a wee minute, wee thing, hands off with a court. Now, being in court for my two sons because of their dad doing that, and obviously through myself when it happened to me. You, see, the lawyers, they only give you cut bits, your name, whatever, and it's like you're put under pressure. It's very stressful. So you feel as if you've not answered all the questions. And maybe Celina felt like that too. And I'm not sticking up for Celina, right? What I'm saying is when you're in a court setting, right, and you're in that witness box, believe me, you're sweating. You're trying to answer questions A, B, and C. So that's what's on the transcript is what they're asking you. Because I remember I was told you can only answer what I'm telling you, answer these questions what I'm saying, and that's done. I wasn't allowed to go into details of anything else, what he did or whatever, certain things. I could only answer whatever was on the paper, and that was for my lawyer. It was what they're called here as a prosecutor. I mean, obviously you know it's a prosecutor. It's like, and they tell you this is what is the thing because we're going to get into trouble anyway. So this is what the answers. So I understand, but obviously I wasn't in that court case. What the person did obviously was get a hold of people, young people, speak to them online, recruit them. But they targeted a wee girl, 8-year-old, and unfortunately unalived her. But obviously, Celina's obviously maybe making it bigger than what she is and things like that. And obviously, when it came to when she was saying about the balloons, it turned out, well, she wasn't getting her friend recognition. And that's kind of sad because I couldn't do that. I mean, I don't really speak to anybody anymore, but it's like I always thank people, and I will always thank anybody that has came in my life, helped me, and things like that in my life or my kid's life, and through my time in life. And I think you need to always remember that. But when you've been stalked, when you've been like that, it leaves scars because you're always looking over your back door, over your shoulder, going, right, oh my God, are they going to turn up? You're looking at your window because, believe me, see my two oldest is dad, right? He knows the streets. So he knows how to hide in places that you wouldn't think, all right, he's there. So, I mean, he stalked me for years and I've moved and he obviously can't find me. But it's the fact is, these people know how to get to you if they want to know how to get to you, they'll know how to get your address, you name it. So could this guy have done that to that Celina? Yes, very easily. Could she have spoke about that in court? Yes, very easily. But you're all gone by the transcripts and that. And as I said, I love the side eye guy. Go watch the video. But I was from somebody that's been in a situation like that. I thought I'd give obviously my 2 bits. But also with them are saying that she's a medium and along with side Amanda and Mackie. I don't like that because she was using a case and it was a building, a school building. It was to do with Sam and Colby, and she was accusing people of doing things to wee children, which turns out not to be true. Amanda Mackie went to a building, was it in Disney? I can't remember who covered that one actually. I think it was a side eye guy, to be honest with you. And it was they were saying that were people died and they could hear. Now remember they were in a hotel. And you're going to hear people walking about in the corridors outside. That's what it is. And you've got in hotel rooms. If anybody's been in a hotel room, you know that you hear absolutely everything. Even in the building I'm in, I swear, you feel as if my neighbours are coming through the roof. That's how loud they are. And that, so you've got to take into consideration all these noises if you're saying that you're hearing things. So you've got to debunk, and that's what I love about debunkers. You've got to debunk everything that you hear or that you think you saw. So with the mediums, and this is what I don't like about what Celina and that are doing, and anybody else that are doing fake mediums, because I know mediums, right? And I've spoke to them, and I swear there's a man called George Medium, and the things I'd never met this man. I just suddenly I get told off my neighbours, "Do you want to come to this?" So I just turned up. He was just telling me, but see, the thing is, he said, "See if a medium takes more than £40 off you for something, and they don't really give you much answers. They're just giving you think that they want you to hear. Then they're not real. Don't believe them. Don't take it everything, because they shouldn't be taking over like £40, £100 for the time. Because what he does is, if nobody comes through, he will not charge you." He said, because he said, "It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time, and it's a waste of your time. There's no point." So that's what I like about him, and that's what I like about Nikki as well. But she doesn't really do reading. She just travels and things like that. Unfortunately, that lady lost a partner not long ago, so she doesn't do too much, but she's trying to get back out just to keep her mental health up there. Because if anybody's lost a loved one, no understand, or especially a partner, it's like so many years. It's like a soulmate, isn't it? But on to this thing about Celina, and I believe some of what she says, yes, but I don't believe everything, because I think she's over exaggerating things. And Side Eye Guy, and also G Cart's covered it as well. But he was also just angry. But see, when you look at it, and then when you read, I remember watching the videos, and she's mentioned it a few times. But some of the videos, if you watch them, she kind of changes things. And as I said, I do like Celina. I do like her husband Adam, but I don't believe that she should be going out and into people's houses as a medium with her husband Adam and try to be the next Warrens, because the Warrens were fake. The Warrens were fake and non-fakes, right? Did they bring a lot of the paranormal life? Yes, fair enough, right? That's fine. I'll give them that. But when they were at 30 East Drive, they didn't even stay long. So to say they helped, in that case they didn't, right? And the parent family, the dad kicked him out. So there was a lot of lies told. And as you got, as I say, truth or demons for today with the Warrens. If you want today with about Celina on this script from court, anything else, go to the Side Eye Guy. Both amazing channels today with us, with these things. So, but also I wanted to give my input, somebody who's been stalked and things like that, and had been for 20 years. Believe me, it's not a nice thing. It is. It's like you're constantly, even now, I'm constantly looking on my back, and even now, I still bump into that man who pretends he's homeless in the street just to kind of lure people in. But that's how scary it is, because you're still looking over your back. I mean, that man doesn't even recognise me now because I've changed. I'm now in a wheelchair, so he won't. I mean, unless I was with one of my two oldest boys, then he might have recognised me, but no, because my two old sons refuse to be in that city centre. They're too scared. They're terrified because of him. And this is what happens when you're a victim of things like this. It leaves the scars. Even years later, you're still looking over your back. And I understand where Celina comes from. And I see the point where side-eyed guy was giving all that thing, but you've got, see, as somebody that's been in the court and through that, there is so many lawyers will only they basically tell you what you can and can't say, especially when there's a jury there. Because with my two youngest, as he tried to ask at lawyer things, he just ignored me. See, these lawyers are only interested in money. Really, they're only interested in trying to get a case. Some of them not. But and don't think about the aftermath of things like that. The cases were horrible, and it would have been horrible for Celina. It would have been horrible for that wee girl's mum and dad as well, and any other family members that attended. So, yeah, I know what it's like to be stalked. As I said, did she exaggerate some of it? Yes. But when, as I say, a long time to be thing, yes, that remember her age at that time, she was only 17. And a lot of people that age, they're very vulnerable and very sceptical for it. And remember, Celina she's got learning difficulties as well. So people with learning difficulties are susceptible, are vulnerable to predators. So they're very, very vulnerable to predators. I know somebody that actually catches people like that online. Spoke to him many times in person. An amazing man. And his name's Alex Kearney, Spartans Child Protection Team, and they goes out and catches people. And he said, it doesn't matter what colour of skin. It's like, you've got to protect. Do not allow your child from a young age to go online. And if you are, monitor it, block everything, because Roblox is one of the worst that you can have your child on. Snapchat is another one, because a lot of young kids, I mean, Alex, as it said, see the amount of people that come and go, my 6 and 7-year-olds on Snapchat. Why are they on Snapchat? See, that's what you consider. When Celina was also 17, she knew but some 17-year-olds are very naive. At that age, are very naive. You're not streetwise or anything like that. So you've got to take that into consideration too. And especially, see when somebody wants to, are targeting young people, they're very good at what they do. They're very good at how to talk to people. So guys, please protect yourself, right? Please look after each other. Please look after your children. Make sure you have your devices, their devices, if they are on devices, child-proof, everything, you name it, you can watch over what your child's doing at all times. At that age, at 6, 7, 9, they shouldn't be on the devices. They should be playing with toys, enjoying themselves, having a watching cartoons on the telly, not on a tablet, so parents can just go have 5 minutes peace. Right, so, but as I said, do I believe that Celina's a medium? No. Do I believe Amanda and Mackie are mediums? No. I think they're fake. But I can congratulate not Amanda, Mackie, Celina and Adam, because they're going to be having a baby. So, but I think some of what she's saying could be made up for the fact that she's telling a story on obviously this platform, whatever. But obviously there's a transcript there, so you kind of look at it and go, So always, as I say, always take everything you see and you hear with a pinch of salt until you get every last bit of information. Always dig for that information yourself, because not everybody's telling the truth. Okay? Be careful online. Not just as young people, as people our ages, because you can get scammed online too. So be careful. Keep yourself safe always, right? Sending love and light, and good night. Bye bye.